Hi, it's Mark from Mark of the Cyberbeast, and today I'm going to show you the products that I still use and keep inside my truck. These are my favorite inside products that I use constantly. So we're going to have the links for each of these products right down below, so you can go ahead and use those links and those coupon codes and make sure you get the best deals possible. Now these are what I use inside my truck. Right here on the door handles, I've got these jumbo door handles. I like them. They do a great job of keeping your fingerprints off your truck. So that's number one. Number two is my little storage for my NACS connector. That's actually a NACS to 1772 connector. I barely ever use that, but it's this nice little storage thing, just keeps it out of the way. After I recorded the video, I wanted to come back and touch on that NACS 1722 adapter. The adapter, we talked about this in a previous episode, but if you guys did not see that episode, that adapter that Tesla gives you for the Cybertruck really does not work well, because if you notice, you've got some depth in here, okay, in your charging port. And the one they give you, it doesn't fit in there. You actually have to remove the fender to get in there, or what really the best thing is spend the money and get an aftermarket one with this long, because if you see, this will go in here and it comes out for your 1722 charger, whereas the one that comes with it, it's just real short. It doesn't reach in there, okay? So that is something that I want to make sure you guys are aware of if you do any 1722 charging. Now my wife's Model 3, we've had that thing for 6 years. We've never needed a 1722 charger, no matter where we went. We always use Tesla chargers. But if you're in a rural area, if you're in an area where there's just not many Tesla chargers, but there's other third-party ones, this adapter is a must-have, and I keep this in my trunk. So if you watch the episode, What Junk I Keep in My Trunk and Frunk, that's where I keep this. And the only reason why I keep the other adapter in there is simply because there's that plastic piece. It's real easy and goes right in there. Honestly, it's probably junk. I probably don't even need it now that I have this, but again, I just needed a place for it. So I wanted to make sure I came back and assured you guys that the 1722, the third party one, is definitely worth getting. So I'm gonna send you back to my favorite items inside my truck that I still use. So there you go. Number three, and this is one of my favorites, my door storage. It's silly to think that this is one of my favorites, but honestly it is. I keep some treats down here, I keep my mints in here, my wife keeps hand cream, I think some lipstick and stuff, but it's just a great use of this storage area. I just absolutely love it. So this is number three on the list, and these are not in any discernible order. These are just as I'm going from the door inward. My liners, I've got the ones from Tesla. I also have the aftermarket ones. I kind of rotate them out. But if you don't, you got to get these plastic liners. They just help keep your carpet in great shape. So that's the other one. We talked about this in an episode. This is, I keep my glasses on here. I'll keep some money on here if I'm coming out of a store. But it's a great place to put your phone if you need to. It's right there in front. So as you're looking towards the road, you won't get dinged by the screen. Next is going to be my movable screen. Look at that. Ooh, up, down, right, left. Love the movable screen, okay? Test Studio, look at this thing, this dash cam. We're doing an episode on this dash cam and why you absolutely have to have it in today's climate with all the Tesla hate going on. So this rear view mirror from Test Studio, absolutely da bomb. Okay, the most obvious, which I can't believe I just overlooked. You know how hot white seats are, right? I love my EV base white seats. These things are just so cool. I've got dogs, they really mess up the seat covers in white. But the great thing is it wipes down with greased lightning. You know about that. I have the link for it in another episode with cleaning my truck. You just wipe it right off. So no matter what the dogs get on them, they go back there and they mess it all up. I just wipe it right off. Still have my white seats. I don't care what you say. From Cyber Gear, we've got this other one here. I forgot what you would call this. I guess it's the under dash storage. So you've got your your garbage or your storage in here. My wife usually uses it for garbage. You've got 2 nice cup holders in here. I keep my aminos in here, my optimal aminos. Storage here, I usually have my lifting gloves in there. But the best use of this is to keep my little poodle from walking over across and getting under my feet, okay? So this is a safety barrier for my poodle is what it is. Tucked away over here, look what this is. This is my shade. This is my sunshade for my Tesla. Blocks that big 5-foot huge windshield from sun rays, so it keeps the sun out. All right, let's see, what else do we have over here? Oh yes, so underneath my storage, down here from Foundationseries, we've got our safe. Gotta have a safe in there. And that safe does a great job of securing things that, look, I don't mind leaving a couple dollars out here and there, but you might have, you might be going to the bank and have a need to put a lot of money someplace safe. It's secured in there, it's bolted in. It uses your fingerprint. It's a great way to keep everything stored. My sunscreen, over at the top. Now this was from Tesla, but there's a couple aftermarket ones. So if you did not get a Foundationseries, you can get these from like EVBase and other places to keep some of that sun out of here. I actually added a second layer, kind of like a film on top of there, just to block out more of that sun for my wife, who's a lot more fair than I am. I'm the darker one. So what I'm gonna do here is go to the back seat and show you what else I keep in here. By the way, I've got my Cybertruck bling here on the bottom from EVBase, my light up bling, which actually needs to be, actually doesn't need to be recharged, only comes on at night. That's right, I forgot about that. My latest installation, the rear USB power for your backseat people. This is a must-have, absolutely. All right, so definitely this is something to keep and use in your, as far as upgrades and add-on parts go. Something that I'm not sure if this came from our sponsors or if it just came from Amazon, but seatbelts for your dogs, okay? And again, we're gonna have the links for all these below. And this is just a safe way to keep your dog secured in your seat for when you travel. So definitely you're gonna want these if you have dogs. And then of course, my EVBase seat covers, I keep my dog leashes right in here for them so that I can go straight from here and put them on a leash and go from there. Again, the back seat liners here, just to protect the carpet because I want it looking new. Also, on both screens, the front and the back, we've got screen protectors from EVBase. They're gonna protect that screen of yours, so it goes right on real easy, just like you do your phone, and just protects it against any kind of damage. I'm trying to think if there's anything else back here that, I know we've got a couple parts coming with some under-seat storage, but I haven't reviewed them yet, so I can't really say if I'm gonna keep them in here, but everything else I keep in here and I use absolutely every single day. I love the fact that these products are here. Again, some of my favorite. The dash cam is a must. I like the movable screen. Some people may not see the use for it, but when you have sun glare a lot, if you're in a very sunny area, it really does help to kind of get an angle out of the way. But I swear that the seat covers, and we reviewed another set of seat covers, the black and white ones, right? They were black with the white trim. I really like those too, but right now I'm going with the all white look. Again, this simple little door storage, freaking love this thing. I don't know why Franz didn't put this in here, but I guess he just wanted it simple. Who knows? Anyway, those are my favorite items that I still keep inside my truck, and I'm not gonna get rid of them. They're my favorites. So I wanna thank you guys for joining me today. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.